Alright guys, I'm here with a bit of information for Dragon Ball Legends. So, right now I am super tired, but we did get the confirmation of who the brand new Platinum equipment will be going to. Now, we did get a teaser yesterday announcing that we were going to get some new Platinum equipment. Obviously, that's going to be specifically for an Ultra unit. And this Platinum equipment that we'll be getting tomorrow should kind of sign off the end of part 1 of the Dragon Ball Legends 7th anniversary. But the unit that will be getting brand new Platinum equipment is none other than Ultra Hit. Now, this completely makes sense because, again, like I said, this is kind of signing off the end of part 1 of the 7th anniversary. Part 1 was obviously Tournament of Power, and the only Ultra unit that we have apart from Ultra UI Saiyan Goku that's part of that Tournament of Power is Hit. So it makes sense that he would get it, because in truth, it would be kind of crazy if Ultra UI Saiyan Goku ended up getting Platinum equipment, because he really doesn't need it right now. And not only that, between when he released and when Hit released, he released I guess in relative time sooner than Hit did. Like, Hit is an older unit, so it only makes sense that Hit gets that Platinum equipment. Now, why is this such a big deal? Well, Hit is obviously going to be a very powerful red unit for Universe, Survival Saga, just in general, whether you're using well, whatever you want to use them on, Rival Universe, whatever the case may be. But the main thing is we did get a brand new Kaba unit as well, and that unit is also pretty strong. But the thing is, Hit has certain abilities that can really help out in the midst of battle. The main one being Time Skip. If you're able to get Time Skip off, it helps out tremendously. I'm assuming that's probably going to help, like the new Platinum equipment is probably going to end up boosting up that strength a bit, because with Time Skip, you have the ability of nullifying endurance, you deal a ton of damage, and you go past all unique gauges. So, for example, we did just get a brand new Transforming UI Goku unit, right? Now, even though that unit does have element factor advantage against Hit, putting that to the side, he has the Type B dodging unique gauge, right? So, well, he has Type A and Type B. So, when he's UI signed, it's Type A. When he's UI, it's Type B. And normally when you attack, like whether it's a tap action, like Tap Blast, Tackle, Quick Attack, like things like that, right? Or when you attack, just in general, like Ki Blast or Strike, that gauge will activate and he'll dodge, or he'll dodge and counter respectively. But with Hit, when you activate Time Skip, that's not the case. If you're able to get Time Skip off, you go past all of that. And again, you also have the means of nullifying endurance if you pop your main and use your ult in the midst of Time Skip. So it can be a really devastating combo. Not to mention that Tag, Kale, and Caulifla are really powerful units, in my opinion, right? They are really, really strong, because once you get either Kale or Caulifla, like both of them, to half health, your combo's over, right? You lose Ki, you can't use your main ability, and plus they get special skills, and when they pop that, they heal. So it's as if nothing even happened, right? However, even though I do believe Hit can be powerful against the likes of Kale and Caulifla, like I strongly believe that, there is the flip side, right? And the flip side is obviously the new Transforming UI Goku. That unit is easily one of, if not the best unit in the game, and he has element factor advantage against Hit. And not only that, Time Skip is not foolproof. You do have the opportunity of being able to stop Hit from using Time Skip. It's not like, I'll put it like this. Hit's Time Skip is a very, very powerful ability, but you either need to combo into it, or you need to try to find a way to get your opponent to not react in time so that you can get it off. Transforming UI Goku, with his special skill, doesn't need any of that. All you gotta do is kind of turn your brain off, because you have your gauge, so you're automatically gonna dodge pretty much anything, right? And if they do some sort of tap action, or Ki Blast, or Strike, you can pop your special skill at the very last second and still get the counter off, and follow up with, well, if it's your first time, with their special move, and if not the first time, as long as you have a special move, you can follow up with that. So again, when it comes down to those special skills, Goku's is clearly much more superior. But again, it's not as if Hit doesn't have the means of being able to actually, you know, do damage respectively, right? Probably not against Goku, but maybe against everybody else. I think out of the two headliners, the main one that he'll probably be a devastating force against will probably be Vegeta, for a multitude of reasons. Because even though Goku and Vegeta both have endurance, Vegeta is easily the least impressive unit of the headliners, like bar none. Like UI Goku's just exponentially better than that unit in every capacitable way. But still, it's not only the fact that, you know, UI Goku's a better unit than Vegeta, it's the fact that where Hit will be at an element disadvantage against Goku, he's neutral against Vegeta. So he has a higher probability and possibility of being able to nullify Vegeta's endurance in comparison to Goku. With Goku, you're probably gonna have to get his health really, really low, because obviously, like, if it's not, you're probably not gonna kill him. But with Vegeta, that's not the case. Activate time skip, combo for as long as you can, pop your main ability, use your ult in the midst of time skip, wipe him out, right? So that can help. And also, he's just a powerful unit in general. Like, when Hit released, he was really, really strong, like extremely strong, right? So now adding him onto like universe rep, if you will, like adding him onto that tag is gonna be just like the cherry on top of the boost that they already had. Like, if you don't have Kaba but you have Ultra Hit, Hit would definitely be a fantastic option for you to use on that team, and I can already tell he would work really, really well, specifically with Kale and Caulifla. The main reason is because of the fact of when they get to 50%, they get that special skill. When Hit's unique gauge is full, he does get a special skill so he can use time skip, but if that gets dropped for whatever reason, or whatever the case may be, you get Kale and Caulifla in there, right? And then they get to 50%, your opponent's combo is over, and then at that point, if you want to heal with Kale and Caulifla, you can, or you can throw a Hit back in there, and if you haven't used his gauge yet, pop that special skill, use time skip, and deal as much damage as you can. It can be a really, really good combination. Like, I can already tell those two are gonna work so good together. But, and then of course, like, if you want to have like some sort of coverage for Hit, because obviously blue units are gonna be like, you know, his downfall, that's where Kale comes in, right? Because Kale's a green unit. So the coverage is there. That's why I'm just like, he seems like the cherry on top of the boosts that Universe Rep has already gotten from part 1 of the 7th anniversary. So this is just the cherry on top. I'm completely for it, especially because these platinum equipment that we've been getting for these ultra units have been pretty freaking nice. They've been pretty nice. So to know that Hit is actually going to get one, and that could potentially bring him back into the meta, depending on how powerful it is gonna be amazing to see. But that's pretty much all my thoughts about Ultra Hit finally getting platinum equipment. Like, I'm interested to see how he's going to work and what boost they're going to give him, because of course I expect his firepower to improve, but if there's any extra abilities that they want to give him, I'm completely down to see like what they give him. But again, I do want to know what you guys think about Ultra Hit getting platinum equipment in the comment section below. But with that being said, I'm Ndukauba, like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video.